solidarity to our brothers and sisters back home in Nigeria who's being brutalized by our Nigerian government. So we're here to take a principled stand, and we will not put up with bad governance, and that there must be an end to police brutality.
I guess the question for many is, why is this happening? What's it in aid of?
So why it's happening? Oh, it's happening because our government for a long time have gone away with brutality, with corruption for a very long time, and our youth are beginning to wake up to realize that it's their right, it's their human right, you know, to have the basic necessities in life, and they're beginning to wake up and demand for that right.
I know it's difficult, but just give people an idea of what took place and what led to this demonstration and the mass protests around the world.
So the protest started from a video that got circulated around Nigeria, where our police, a special squad units of Nigerian police opened fire on an innocent young man. So people went out and protested peacefully, and it was all good until our police came out to actually prove the same point over again, and started brutalizing our people. And because they just want to show that they will not put up with police brutality ever again in Nigeria.
To silence us.
People were in Lekki, toll gate, hand in hand protesting, and then our government ordered the killing of our youths, of our peaceful protesters, to intimidate us, to make us scared,
make us silent.
That's what they've been doing. But that's why we've come out today to say to them that no to police brutality, and we want a good governance in our country.
What is the relationship like between individuals in Nigeria and with the government?
The relationship is very good in terms of individuals, but with our government it's like they're alien to us. They're not in the same planet as us, and they leave our people in abject poverty, and while sending their children abroad to educate here. So their children are living in London, buying mansions, houses in London, while our people are left with no road, no water, no electricity, and no gas, nothing. So there's no education. Our people have to sit under the tree to even learn in school.
What is it like at the moment over there? What's the mood like?
It's very bad. When I was growing up, when I was like 13 years old boy, I remember in 1990s, and we thought that was bad then. But today, it's really bad. It's terrible. There's no way to describe it. It's like you have a government that works for the people, but when you see your government that's actually there to bring you, to working against you, it's terrible. I went to Nigeria 4 years ago. When I came back, I realized that our government is there. It's as if they've decided to eliminate our people. They decided that our people will be so down beaten that they will, to be honest, I feel so emotional talking about it. It's so sad. Like, they've decided that our people will never see the daylight of just basic necessities of life. Just where they can keep their head, just a good water, nothing. People are fending for themselves. People have to, drill boreholes to get water from soil. Nothing. There's no government in Nigeria.
I don't want to put obviously words in your mouth, but do you feel suppressed?
Definitely. The truth of the matter is, I don't know if you know about colonialism, where we were under colonial rule for a very long time. But for me, I feel that colonial rule never ended. Actually, we still under colonial rule. So it's just they've put someone there that looks like us, that talks like us, that probably they talk like us, but they know us. You know, they just represented the colonial masters. They just representing the colonial system. Everything continues, and it's really sad. You know, it's about time that we Nigerians and the Nigerian youth, take a stand and say no to bad governance, and we are taking a stand now. We are beginning to realize that it is our right, basic right, to have shelter over our head, to have water, clean water, to have electricity, and we are demanding everything. But first and foremost, we are demanding the end to police brutality.
How important is it for yourselves in terms of seeing that public iconic figures are helping this cause and raising the message, putting the word out there?
Oh, it's been very encouraging. It's been very great. I can reach out to many, or with people like Whiskey and the other guys. They have a platform, so they are reaching out to even many more. So I'm really grateful for what they've done so far.
Were you surprised to see a Manchester United football player?
Igalo.
I was surprised that most of Igalo and some other guys have not actually spoken out for long, before this time. I was actually surprised that they've kind of kept silent for a long time. But I was quite glad when I saw Igalo on TV saying no, so I was quite glad about that.
What's next for yourselves? What are the next steps? I mean, surely you're going to continue protesting.
Yes, we are going to continue protesting, and for a change, Buhari is on notice, so we are watching, we are waiting. We do not want any squats, whatever they call them. We want a total reform. But for me personally, I feel there cannot be a reform of Nigerian police, because there cannot be a police force if there is no road, if there is no water, if there is no CCTV, if there is no citizenship rights. There cannot be a police force with no rights. So it's very difficult to see where that reform is going to happen. So we're going to say we're calling for end to bad governance. So we need a good governance in Nigeria. So we need our citizens' rights to be established and respected.
When we talk of support, and obviously looking at the national government in the UK, how does it feel when you see the way
How do I feel?
how the government
The mutiny from our UK government is it's a bit sad but not surprising, I would say.
what would you like?
I would like them to speak up, take this case up and speak to our government and say no to police brutality, and that human rights must be respected. Every human matters.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.